White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt praises President's vision. Real change is here. In a bold and energetic press briefing that captured the attention of political analysts and everyday Americans alike, White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt stepped behind the podium to highlight what she described as undeniable progress under the current administration. With a confident tone and a sharp message, Leavitt made it clear: the president isn't just talking about change, he's delivering it. Karoline Leavitt addressed a packed room of reporters inside the White House, speaking directly to the American people about what she called a transformative shift in the country's direction. According to Leavitt, the administration's efforts have led to noticeable improvements in the lives of citizens, particularly when it comes to economic recovery, job creation, infrastructure development, and healthcare affordability. Her tone was firm, her message clear. This administration has not only heard the concerns of the public, but has responded with action. As she stood beneath the historic White House insignia, Leavitt confidently dismissed the notion that the administration's achievements were merely theoretical. She emphasized that the president's policies are making a real difference on the ground where it matters most. From reducing prescription drug costs to fighting inflation and investing in renewable energy, Leavitt painted a picture of a government determined to restore hope and opportunity for everyday Americans. Karoline Leavitt, known for being one of the youngest and most dynamic individuals to serve in the role of press secretary, has already become a standout voice in Washington. Her communication style is both straightforward and passionate, making her highly relatable to a broad cross-section of Americans. Rather than relying on overly polished talking points, she prefers a tone that's honest, direct, and rooted in facts. Today's briefing served as a strong reminder that this administration isn't afraid to be held accountable, because they believe the results speak for themselves. She made a powerful statement, noting that this moment in history isn't about political wins or partisan games. It's about fulfilling promises and producing real results. According to Leavitt, the administration has focused on building an economy that works for everyone, not just the elite. She cited rising job numbers and renewed investment in American manufacturing as key indicators that the president's vision is taking shape. Companies are bringing their operations back to U.S. soil, and families are seeing opportunities return to their communities. On the international front, Leavitt stressed the importance of diplomacy and rebuilding relationships with America's global allies. While careful not to divulge sensitive information, she made it clear that the country's standing on the world stage has improved significantly under the current leadership. Allies now view the United States as a reliable, steady partner, one that leads with integrity, strength, and long-term strategy. She didn't shy away from acknowledging that challenges remain. Housing affordability, environmental threats, and global unrest are still pressing issues. But she underscored the administration's commitment to addressing them with urgency and compassion. Rather than ignoring these problems or pushing them down the road, the president has chosen to face them directly and engage with experts, lawmakers, and communities to seek solutions that are both effective and sustainable. The briefing also touched on upcoming initiatives that will focus on strengthening small businesses, empowering underserved communities, and expanding access to quality education and healthcare. Leavitt hinted that more detailed announcements would be coming soon, generating curiosity and anticipation about what the administration has planned next. Within minutes of her appearance, social media platforms exploded with reactions. Clips of Leavitt's statements quickly went viral, and hashtags related to her comments began trending. Her ability to connect with viewers, not just journalists in the room, is one of her strongest political tools. Whether praising her clarity or questioning her claims, Americans across the political spectrum were paying attention. This latest press appearance represents more than just a routine update. It's a recalibration of the administration's public message and a reminder of who they serve. Leavitt's words weren't crafted to please pundits or pacify critics. They were meant to energize the public and reaffirm the administration's focus on results that matter. Karoline Leavitt's confident performance behind the podium signals a new era of communication from the White House, Her blend of authenticity, passion, and strategic messaging is proving to be a major asset. In a political climate that's often filled with noise, she's helping the administration cut through with a clear and hopeful message. Whether you're a supporter or a skeptic, one thing remains undeniable. Karoline Leavitt is emerging as a powerful voice in American politics, and the president's message of change is resonating louder than ever.